Hello and welcome back to Tectonica Time with Louis Games. I went ahead and put a couple of couches out in front of this building just to make the entryway look a little nicer. And it's time to put in some conveyor belts. At 280 conveyor belts, we're just going to run down the street and we're going to grab some conveyor belts. Because we need them. So we're just going to run down to Victor. And we're going to get this Atlantium Mixture running. We brought the ingredients over to the building already. So basically everything needs to be hooked up as far as the conveyor belts go. We started to last time, but then we decided to build streets just to get it going. So we have our plant threshers there, our shiver form. We're going to turn all these into buildings. We just haven't put the top on. We put the top on this one, our newest one. And we put in some ceiling fan lights. Now, I'm going downstairs. And we're going to ship in the 3 ingredients here. And we're going to ship out the finished product over here. So, I think we need to start with shipping everything up. Alright, for Atlantium, I'm thinking about putting them right here and then just bringing them down. And then once we got the first one, we can just use it to bridge the second one. Need to make sure that we get it right on the inserter and bring it down. And we can see that's right there. And we're taking it up. So you get it right on that arm. And when it's high lit, it's usually right there at the right height. And it's good to go. That will be the first row of 3. And then we need a second row of 3. We just need to highlight the inserter. To get it right at the right height. And we just keep it going. Now this will be the Atlantium ingredient. And to get them side by side, we're going to have to use a separator, a splitter, which won't be that hard. And I know I usually use the side aim, but I'm getting better at highlighting it. I say that, and I probably shouldn't, because then it'll make it harder for the last one. Yep. Alright. You see there where the insert is glowing? And then it's just right there. And now I'm going to go for the splitters. Alright. Everything looks good. This wall is really close. So we're going to have to watch that. But we just put these one block in front of. So if I put it there and then try to maybe I can. Let's tighten it up by putting it right in front of a box. So, yeah. I mean, if we can do it, let's do it. Alright. Now, we just need to drop these down. They're not going the right way yet, because we're going to have to twist them in. And it's time to do the twist. Looks like it's a triple tap. Just like that. And we just keep going. Now it's going to want to go over here and there. And there, and if I do that, that's not going to work. So we're going to think box it a little. We just need, yeah, it's gonna have to go down here, so it needs to be 3 blocks away. Problem is we don't have that third row on the other side. But we are feeding the ingredient in 2 places and missing the third. So for the third, we're going to try to put the splitter in a different position. And I'm thinking right here. And we'll have to delete this. The splitter goes there. And we need this to curve. Just like that. That looks great. And this would come down this way and join in there, which just leaves the last one, and we have the entire bottom floor. So we're going to go around and come in by this direction. Do a little twist. There it goes. And a little twist. There it goes. I believe that's going to work just fine. And we come down here, and the conveyor belt pushes me just one too far. And then the last one goes right up here, just like that. And we bring in this nice, delicate ingredient and shove it in. And that should start distributing it everywhere. This was the hardest one, but it's being distributed as it should. And up here in the room, we can see that the non-gray area is facing all the inserters as needed. Good, good, good. And we start in on ingredient number 2. So for ingredient number 2, we bring it inside. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave it right there. We know we're going to elevate it. And we're going to put it right here next to the last one. So we're going to go up again. And we just don't bring it all the way to the floor, stopping one short. And this will be the second ingredient. Just like that. We have the ingredients right at that level to ship up. All 9 are about to be accomplished. And now we get some of these, and we're going to do the same thing we did on the first level. Just slap it right in front of the left box. Sometimes the conveyor belts want to jostle us around. That's okay. And I'm going to run around and just put these here. There we go. That one was a little tricky. And now we do triple tap them again. And we get them all going in there. And I think that's looking good. Alright, now the treble side. So we already know that this isn't going to work. So we're going to bring this over here. Just like that. And I'm going to put that right there. And realized that I could put it right there. I can put that right over the belt below, just following the same path. And this is the hardest one. I want to hover. That one's going in. That one's going in. And that one's already going in. So now we're going to have trouble from the lights on the wall, perhaps. Yep. There's that dispersion. And I want to put that out there like that. And we're going to just put it right there. Now this side we're going to go around and use the back side. You know, I don't know why I'm trying to use that wall hugging technique. This is not needing. These other two do not need the wall hugging technique. We can just run them with the regular triple shape. Try not to fly through the ceiling with the hover. And now that's taken care of. We do the whole thing again. We just come up this way to our right in front of this, and we plop that in there, turn that into a splitter. And we feed it and feed it. Gotta hit that spot. There. And now we know that we can bring this in, and it can just go up here and curve a little. And now we are feeding the second ingredient into the assemblers. I'm just gonna check some of these three ways. That looks great. That looks great. And the last three-way splitter looks like it's feeding everything. We go upstairs and check the boxes to make sure the no grays, or like the T's are all in the same side. Looks good. Looks good. And it looks good. Now we've decided that these are exits, so we're going to want to twist to these for inputs. And we want to go up. So we look for these 90-degree turned ones. We try and highlight the inserter, not the assembler. Just like that. And now I know that it was backwards. Up above. And we just put it down. Still backwards. Usually it's turned around this way when you do that. We are going up. And now that one looks like it was put up right. I just gotta go check now. There they are. Okay, I wasn't imagining things. They're both correct. One didn't twist when it came down, which really threw me for a loop. So here we highlight the inserter, bring it down. And I'm doing these all wrong. Start over. Highlight the inserter. And bring it down to just there. That's as low as we want it. So they don't come down very far. They're second to the top block, and the top block near the ceiling will be reserved for the collection, which is much easier than distributing. I might have missed some holes. I did. Okay. We take out these holes. We say we want that right there. And we just plop it right there. And we just keep repeating this process. And this is how we're going to get the Kindle vine extract into the assemblers. Okay, there happens to be a conveyor belt right there, making this one very difficult. So I'm going to go outside and do it, or upstairs and do it. Just like that. There's a conveyor belt directly underneath that. I'm kind of leaning on it. So I decided to try to hit this inserter first, because I got all the room over here to complete that. 1, 2, 3. 1. And right here. And that would be all of them. Now we got to put this in front of them all. And this is the level the lights are on. So we might have to move some lights. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying not to touch the lights. But we're going to put these up like this. Right now, I'm just trying to hit my targets. And now I do the triple tap. And we got the triple tap going. I seem to hit that one every time I go by. It's just on my natural route, I guess. Alright. Now we have a choice. We could do the 3 ways this way or that way. We're bringing this in here. I think I want to continue with what we've already started. Oh, just take the stairs. Yeah. I'm going to do them in this direction. So this is the middle one. And if I put the 3-way there, it'll just be easier to distribute. That way we won't be able to bring that down because the conveyor belt will be in the way. So that's not what... Yeah, we will, because it'll be a level above. Yeah, it's going to collect up here. Ugh. So we take this and we're going to run it this way. Just like that. And we're going to try and stay below ground. And we're going to run it this way. Oh, we've plugged up so many holes that I decide now is the perfect time to not be able to not hit the holes. Alright, we're going to bring this down here, and that third ingredient is going to come up right there, and the middle row is going to be here. So I'm going to turn that into a three-way, and that will be the central three-way for the three ways. Now that that's taken care of, I think I need to go back a row. And with that, I come down this way. Switch this to a horizontal belt. Decide that was the wrong thing to do. Just to go up to the middle one. This one's the middle one of the three. So I'm going to make this the three-way. Now I can run this over here like that, and we need it to go not up here, alright, so that three-way is in place, feeding those three. We only got one more to go, one more row to go for this ingredient, and I'm going to head up this way. It's the first one, this is the second one. We're going to decide that it should go in there like that. And this should be turned into a splitter. And we feed it in there. I hit the Y to drop, and I flew farther up. You got to double tap to hover. Now hover, and we bring it over here, and we are connected. Now we gotta get out of here and bring in that last ingredient and plop it into place. And now it should distribute everywhere. I do like to make sure the three ways work. And they are working. Those are working. Left, right. Those are working. Right, left, left, right, right, left. And now the assemblers should be making the Atlantium powder. Oh look, they have it ready to ship out. Okay, so to ship out, instead of going up, we're going down. And we're only going down just enough to be below the floor. This is the top. So we highlight, we bring down, going to bring down, ooh, right there. Okay, you gotta twist it because the stairs are there. So this one's going to be a little different. Okay, it says it's twisted right. Well, the bottom part's right. Now, I guess I could just go ahead and spin all these to keep the line straight. We don't have to do any three ways because we're just collecting. All we got to do is make sure they're going to come down to a spot where we can grab them after they come down. So here we got a vertical shaft to the right, so we got to make them all face left. Whew. Alright. We gotta get it right there. Some of these are probably going to be in the wrong direction up top. That's for sure. Okay. And with that, I do a drop down. Spin it around. Anyway, that's all three of those. So we've got 6 done. And we're just going to go up here and get the last row. We got to aim for the splitters and make it come down. We just keep this up. And right here, we aim for that splitter. Turn it that way. Then we just bring it down. And there we go. It's a pretty intricate aim. And we can just come up here and place it. Go back downstairs. And place it. And I think that is all of them. No more holes in the roof. We just got to make sure they're all twisted the right way. This one here is not. This one is not. Those two are. There we go. All right. Now they're all actually connected, and our out is back here. And so I want to come back here, send this way, curve it over, shoot it straight across. This is the farthest one. Now all these will be collected, and that's good. And it's already starting to ship out. And now we just gotta collect these and take them to this belt. And we have more getting collected. And then we go over here. We grab the last line, shoot it straight across, and connect it. No other belts will interfere because they're all on different levels. And that's all 4 levels. And this is the Atlantium Mixture. I can't say how fast it creates, but I can say it's creating pretty good right now. You know, if I see them pumping up and down regularly like that, then that makes me happy. Over here, we have what needs to be smelted, I do believe. And we have a regular smelter. I'm gonna have to go in here. And I'm looking for this, and I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it. Alright. I want the blast smelter on my list. And I want to clear the blue inserter, which will be making a reappearance. And we're going to say we're going to collect some of this. That should be enough. And we're going to transfer 1. Realize we don't have any fuel on us. So I want to take a jog over here to the river. Whee! And over here, we should be able to find some plants. Maybe. Looks like we've got some scanning to do. I thought we explored this place. Well, there's some fuel. Did we carve this cave? Oh, look at the map here. It appears that these caves Don't head out very far. It's pretty down here. And grated. So that's the end of the map. And we got some fuel. Now we're heading back over here. Gonna have to redo these stairs. Oh, I can't even reach the... No, I don't want to delete that conveyor belt. There we go. I guess that's where I'm going to bring it down. So, redirecting the mine charges. Just like that. And I'm going to put in some stairs right here. And I guess I'm going to add a little bit of floor right there. I guess that'll work. And we take a stroll. And we see our house. Not with ceiling fans. Which one is that? Oh, purple. So I'm just going to frame out the door. And I want to put a stripe around the building. It's just going to be this single stripe. Just like that. Give it a little bit of character. And then I'm going to go to lighting. Now, are those 3 exactly? Like, yes, they are. Okay, so you cannot line up a whole row in one get-go, even if you, yeah, you got to place these one at a time. I didn't expect that. So with that, just go around here and place these lights. Delete the ones that miss. And I'm going to put a row up above. Just like that. It's the stripe around this building. I like to decorate all the buildings a little differently. And I'm thinking this one looks kind of nice. Just like that. Yep. This floor will get raised. So it'll look more like that. And I like that. Okay. Now for the experiment. Dum dum dum. We're going to put in 1 piece of fuel. 2 pieces of fuel. 3. 4. Okay, so it wants more than 1 piece of powder. Alright, 10. It cooks 10 powders. Needs more fuel. And we lose 5. And I put in 1 bomb. And it... Okay, so we lost 1 less there. Right? Yeah. That was 1 less. Now, if I could fill it up, we wouldn't lose any. So yeah, it's the blast smelter. That's the winner. Because even at 1 bomb, we still get more out of it. And for the blast smelter, I'm thinking we just put this building right about here. And they can be next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I'm thinking we're just going to wrap this up in a building and put the building right here next door. We're going to run this powder over here and we're going to blast the heck out of it. Now I know those are MK2s, but they're going to get deleted, and that's the plan. So yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to back off. Now I don't think I need a street here, so we'll just make that an alley. And let's go with right there. Yeah, just like that. Now that is even or odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's odd, so we can have a central staircase out front, which would probably be off of this block. Yeah. I want to add 2 more. 1 there. Nope. You know what? I'm just not going to. Not gonna. Now, with that attitude, we're going to raise some beams. And bring these down this way. It's gotta be longer than the ovens, and it is. Okay. We just bring this down here. That's where we want it, right there. I don't know why I keep doing that. But since I have the top block placed, I can just do a little bit of that. There we go. Right up against the wall. And we're smoothing it out. I think that looks nice. It's a lot of gray. We're gonna just chisel those out and put a doorway right here. And we need some of that. I haven't figured out exactly how I want to change everything. I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. Now we definitely want the floor at this level. I'm just going to move the street light. I'm going to put them right there like that. And then we're going to hover across, look straight down, place the floor, and we're going to decide that we want the basement access to be here. And we grab some stairs. Just drop down. Bring him the rest of the way down. Delete this row of 9. Oh. And we have Atlantium powder going in. Here. Right in front of the stairs. I'm going to move it here to over or under the stairs. And we're just going to change this. And I'm going to grab a conveyor belt and I'm going to run it from over here to over here and directly in. Every time I try to put it there, it jumps up in the air. If I get rid of that. I want that. Okay, I want to put up the 2 squares up here. And I want to get rid of that one. And copy that. Put it down. Copy this little arch. There we go. And with that, we just got the pillars to copy, and it's coming straight across. And now I'm happy. And we go down the stairs. That looks great. Alright. Now, we use ceiling fan lights in the last place. So, I'm thinking about these lights here. But it only works if we got a ceiling. So we need to put that in real quick. So just grab the floor piece, come up here, figure out that we got to put the corners down. Try not to fall off. We've got one more lap to go. Switch from corner to horizontal. And got to step up on the corner piece to complete that, or else we're in the way. And last wall. Now we just grab that floor tile and then we grab the light. Does it light up the floor? It's starting to reach it. Okay. So we need a lot of these. And I'm thinking just hit the middle of every one of these blocks. Just like that. Okay, I'm walking up the stairs here. It's messing with my aim. Takes a little while to put these up because you got to put them up individually. And that sinking feeling was the basement stairs. Okay, so the upper wall is lit up. And it looks like it's overdone by a lot. So I want to cover the ceiling with some plants. And that hides the lighting. I like that a lot better. It makes it look like the plants are lighting the place up. Now the bottom area. I'm going to go for these lights. But I think if I do that, how does that look? I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. We'll just line this up around. I think that's lit up just great. Alright. And the blaster smelter is right here. I'm going to start down here on this end and kind of back away from the stairs. The collection side doesn't need to be. Alright, we're going to put our stuff in the Atlantium on this side. I'll probably use 2. And then we're going to have fuel. Oh, we got to bring mining charges down here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's going to work. These are blast smelters. And we're just getting everything laid out. And I don't think it looks too bad. Well, nah, we really haven't started on the outside. But the inside is looking nice. Alright, I'm going to stop there for now. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe. And have a great day. Bye.